Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. If you're back, hey girl, how you doing? I know, surprise, surprise. 2 videos in 1 month. Who is she, right? Yes, I'm back with another video. And if you guys can't tell by the title, this is my 2024 luxury wish list video. Obviously, I had to follow up my 2023 recap with my new wish list. And before I start the video, a proper hello, happy new year, happy 2024. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday season, whatever you celebrate. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the start of a new year, new me. That's always very cringe, but I don't know, you know, I like to flow with it. I do plan to take this year as a year of massive opportunity, massive growth, and most likely completely reinvent myself into the person that I really want to be, you know? But with that being said, videos like these are honestly, truly just for shits and giggles. It's for manifestation. It's being able to dream onto a platform. It's literally for nothing else. The main things that I am really truly manifesting in this year is always abundance, health, self-improvement. If you guys watch my vlog channel, I will link that up below. But my own apartment, right, which I obviously will be sharing with my younger sister Mar and my boyfriend Andrew. But yes, our own place that we can have and, you know, just start that new chapter of our lives. That is really, really big on just not even like my 2024 goal, but like a first quarter kind of goal. Aside from that, saving, getting ahead on my debt. I mean, I just finished school. I have tons of student loans that I can start repaying. What else? Traveling before many of these things. You know, I'd love to see the world. I'd love to go back to and explore new places, go back to old places I love and explore new places. So those are all things that, you know, I manifest and I believe and I want for myself above all of these things. But a video like this is just something I like to talk about, videos that I like to watch myself and things that I would like to share with you guys. So if you guys are interested in knowing what is on my notes on my iPhone, or honestly literally anything that I have ever written down, it's like I think about long term what I would like in like my, you know, capsule wardrobe or whatnot, and keep long term or genuinely get use out of, you know. So I did curate a list that I want to share with you guys. It has several different categories ranging from like perfumes to shoes to sunglasses, other accessories, bags, and jewelry. So first, I did mention in my intro things that are like realistic, you know, like as expenses for this year. And so my own apartment was something that I shared, but also like appliances and like kitchen appliances, those kinds of things, furniture, and like home decor, I think are things that are just kind of priorities, because although it will take us, you know, the entire year to really, well, to one, find an apartment, get an apartment, two, quite a long time to actually cultivate the area as like your own, you know, give it your own touch, and by that time you either renew a lease or you go somewhere else. So with that being said, those are kind of things that I know are just going to be taking a lot of my funds, is what I'm saying. So yes, kitchen appliances, necessities, and then Another thing is I really want to get like my debt under control and really just start saving for like a rainy day. I've never been that kind of person, but I truly do want to do that in this year and, you know, moving forward. And then the last thing I actually wrote for that was to get my bags treated. So I have 2 bags in case you guys have watched those unboxing videos. I have my YSL Sunset bag and my YSL Lulu bag. Although I just got my Lulu bag last year, I did for some time like use it for like daily use. So it does have like a little bit of scuff marks. Nothing that I feel like is too crazy or needs to be treated anytime soon. But my Sunset bag, the chain on it has actually started like changing colors, as well as like the lining of the bag itself. I've had that bag, I think now we're going on 4 years, probably like this May, I think. So that bag I really would like to ship out to some sort of, you know, YSL headquarters, manufacturing, whatever they send it off to, shop and get that treated so it can come back, you know, in a much better condition, because I do plan to keep these bags for like the rest of my life. So in doing so, I do need to invest in them. And I did talk to a YSL sales associate when I was at the South Coast Plaza Mall like a while ago, and he said it would be like a couple $100. So I'm thinking probably like $300, you know. So, but to just have that bag in like tip-top shape would just be chef's kiss. So I feel like those things are, you know, at the top of my priority list coming into this 2024 year. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing that I want to talk about is perfumes. I did share in my 2023 recap that this last year I did not purchase a single perfume for myself, and that was actually very, very sad for me because I love perfumes so much, but I don't want to go around shopping and buying all willy-nilly, you know, and oh, I like this, you know, I might get some use out of it. No, I genuinely just want perfumes in my collection that I will wear. So it does take me a long time to find a fragrance that I like, but when I do, it literally sits in the back of my head like 24/7 and I want it. So of those that I did share in my last video, when I think to myself, I still do really love the Byredo's Young Rose. It's a beautiful fragrance, very rosy in case you were wondering. And the Creed Windflowers, which I believe is like a combo of a bunch of white flowers. And if you know anything about me, that's my thing. So those two are some of the new fragrances that I would love to add to my collection this year, next year, whenever, as well as the Dior, I think it's the Collection Privée, so their private collection, but it's the Jasmin d'Ange fragrance, which just smells so good. Smells like jasmine. So that's another one. That one they don't actually sell anywhere besides like Dior, so that one's also a little pricey. But aside from those, my iconic favorite fragrance, you know, that's like me to a T, my Parfums de Marly Delina Rosé is actually going like halfway. It's at like the halfway point, if not lower. So I will be needing to repurchase that. Maybe not in the first like 6-8 months of the year, but most likely by the end of the year I will have to repurchase that. So that's on here, you know, as like a reminder that like I don't ever want to go a day without that fragrance. So that pretty much sums up that for the most part sums up the Parfums. I did like one of the new Gucci Bloom fragrances. I'll insert a picture. You know, I mean, I'm going to be inserting pictures of everything in case you guys are wondering. But yes, this one I smelled. I love the bottle. 2, I smelled it in the store and I sprayed it on myself, and I do love the way it smells. It's more powdery than my other fragrances, so I do like that. But again, I feel like I'd have to sleep on it for a long time. And that one's not too expensive, but I also really want to go in store to the Louis Vuitton store and smell through their collections, you know, just to get ideas of like what they have and things that I might be interested in the far future. So now, the next item on my wish list is sunglasses, and I mean, you guys just saw I literally bought myself 2 pairs of sunglasses last year, but I did say in my last video that this Gucci pair of sunglasses that I've literally been wanting, I actually since December 2022 is when the first time I saw it at my optometrist office. I still do love those and I still do want them, so that's on there. But I also have loved several pairs of Louis Vuitton sunglasses for some time. Granted, those are ranging kind of closer to $1,000 per pair, so I really have to be sold on those pairs. But I will insert, there's 3 pairs that I've loved for a really, really long time. One of those looks a lot like a Dior pair of sunglasses that I already own, but it's just so iconic. It's just so obnoxious and in your face, so I really love those. And then the Millionaire sunglasses, I've loved those for like 3 or 4 years now and have never got around to buying those. And then the last pair is a pair that I saw one of the Assad sisters, Lauren Assad, I saw her trying them on in store, and they look cute, but I feel like that's one that I'd really have to try in store because I don't know if it would even like favor my face shape. So that's pretty much it for sunglasses for now. Next on my luxury wish list is shoes. So I have several shoes that I would love to add to my collection for just whenever, you know, I go out and about. The first pair is this pair of Hermes, like, not necessarily like loafers, more of like an Oxford type of shoe, like a chunky platform pair. I'll insert the picture right here. I saw these on a model or an Instagram influencer, and I was just like, 1, I know it's Hermes, and 2, those are so gorgeous. Like, they just are so edgy and just, chef's kiss. Like, I just can't even. So those I'm pretty sure are ranging in a ridiculous price point. So again, it's just a wish list, you know. Another thing that I would love is a cute pair of open-toed heels. So if you guys watched my last video, I shared that I do have the Dior nude pump slingback, or Dior nude slingback pumps. And I love those, and those are such a fancy shoe, but I also want like a summery heel that I can wear around. So I really love Jimmy Choo. I think they're so cute. And aside from that, I also love YSL sandals. However, or like heels that are, you know, like sandals, called sandals. But I don't know if I would want to commit like long term to like an obnoxious like branding like that, you know? So with the Jimmy Choos, I'm pretty much sold. Other pairs of heels that I have had my eye on for a long time, I just want a pair of Christian Louboutins, just because honestly, I wouldn't even know which shoes I would even pick, but I do love the So Kates, the Pigalles, but yes, a shoe, just some red bottoms. I feel like it would be cute to have in the collection. Mind you, this is just a wish list. And then some Manolo Blahniks. I love his shoes. They are so cute. Some of them kind of give me a little bit more granny vibes, but another pair, which I don't really even remember what they're called, but I did try this pair on, and I was like this close to getting them as my graduation shoes, but in like magenta bright pink, like right in the midst of the whole Barbie, like, you know, or pre-Barbie saga. Like, I was somewhat sold. Very comfortable shoes, except for like the actual like crystals. Like, that's kind of is definitely gonna leave like a dent in your in your foot. But I couldn't justify the fact that they were hot pink, and I was probably hardly gonna get any use out of them, so I didn't end up getting them. But I would, however, still love a pair of these shoes in the future. So that is kind of another luxury heel that I am just have had my eyes on for a long time, constantly repinning it on my Pinterest, and would love to add to my collection, you know, when the time is appropriate. So 3 more things. I did own a pair of Chloe boots before. I did actually sell them on Poshmark. They're actually Mars, but we shared them, and I mean, I wore them whenever I wanted to. I do feel like they were too small, just too tight. They were size 7. So I would love to repurchase those boots in a different color and in a different size. They are, I think, PVC material, so very tight rain boots, but just gorgeous shoes that I like see you know, on Pinterest and stuff, and I'm like, wow, like, why would you sell those shoes? Like, they were so cute, you know, but it just made sense. Okay, we hardly got use out of them. Another thing is a pair of like nice long, like mid-calf boots. I don't know how I feel about the Givenchy, you know, like super long boots. I feel like I love them on other people. I've never tried them on myself, but something like that. I feel like my brain is brainstorming a nice, good, long, like winter shoe, but designer. All right. And last but not least, Loro Pianos. I love their like mules that they do. I remember seeing them on, you know, YouTubers that I follow and stuff, and not realizing like how expensive those shoes really are, of course, you know, and eventually did, and I was just like, they just look so buttery soft and amazing. So those, I feel like I could definitely see myself getting sometime this year, like branching out of Hermes, you know, and trying other brands like Loro Piana, and yeah, definitely getting a taste of what those shoes are. I feel like those are such classy shoes that I would love to wear during summer and fall. I mean, spring too. I mean, you know, I don't know. The next category in my luxury wish list is accessories. I've always wanted like a nice scarf to go over coats that I have. I'm a big coat person, especially during the winter time, which we're just getting into. So I would love to have like any sort of like cashmere or like thick woolly scarf. I do love the Acne Studio ones. I just feel like, I don't know, just it doesn't seem right for that price. But I have fallen in love with like Burberry scarves, whether it be like the traditional like logo or the one that just literally says like Burberry on it. Something nice and neutral. I feel like I have visions of what I want. Luckily I do live near some outlets, some luxury outlets, so I could get it for like a somewhat decent price. But yes, that's just on my, it's been on my luxury wish list for probably like 6 years now, and I've just never gone around to, you know, getting one. But I really would love a nice scarf. And I feel like Burberry is a very like timeless and classy brand that doesn't necessarily go too out of like fashion for long periods of time. So that's why I feel like, you know, Burberry has really drawn me in. I used to really love this Balenciaga one before the whole, you know, and so clearly now it's just the now. The next accessory, and actually the last accessory, is a belt. So I feel like I would love an Hermes belt, the giant H that they have, which is, I believe, is a men's belt, but you know, I would love one of those. And if not, I feel like I would go with Louis Vuitton. I feel like I want to start branching off into Louis Vuitton a little bit more, but nothing too crazy, you know? So yes, those two I think are ones that I really like. I loved this Fendi one, which I had shown in a luxury wish list video like 4 years ago, and I never got that, and it just like disappeared off the face of the earth. So we've moved on from that. Okay, next is bags. Now this, you guys, is really gonna just be so outlandish, and I'm just like, honestly, I'm just being myself, and I'm just sharing all of the things that are not just in my 2024 wish list, because this exceeds, like, it's so heavily exceeds what I could accomplish in 2024, or what I even should be spending on luxury items in 2024. Granted, all of these other dreams that I have, I want to travel, I want to get my own place, like, you know, seems kind of silly, but these things actually just surpass that and are really part of like I said, my capsule wardrobe, and things that I would want to keep in my collection forever, right? So with that being said, let's get through this bag list, right? So first bag that I feel like I constantly go back to, that I'm like, this is my next bag, this is my next bag, is a Celine luggage. Now, because I just am who I am and I'm obnoxious, I feel like I would just buy the biggest size, because I am just kind of a little bit of a larger frame woman, and I don't really like the size of petite bags. I also constantly carry a shit ton of stuff, so I feel like the largest size would make the most sense. And I'm feeling like I would like this bag in like a really beautiful rich cream, like not a cream, like a coffee color, but how I like my coffee, you know. So a very nice dark beige is what I'm envisioning. Kind of like this color, not as, you know, rich or as reddy brown, a little bit more on the like gray side, you know, tone it down a bit. So that's a bag that I constantly, you know, have loved for so many years. I was part of, you know, the generation that was, you know, obsessed with Kylie Jenner bringing this bag out in 2015, 2016, you know. And from then, I've never forgotten about this bag. I will love this bag till the day I die. So I would really love a Celine luggage. Now, with the pricing, I will tell you guys, I would get the most bang out of my buck and probably plan a trip to Europe and then buy the bag out there. You know, even though that's like double the spending, I'm gonna have fun, but I'm gonna get my bag, you know? So I would never pay $4,000. That's just like, oh, outlandish to pay for that price out here. I don't even know how much it costs, because, you know, price increases all the time. So that's one. I tried to mention in my last video, but honestly the footage cut off, like, that, you know, one of my other things that I checked off of my luxury wish list, like lifetime wish list, was my YSL Lulu bag. I love that bag so much. It's amazing. It just has filled me, right? I love that bag so much that I want it in like 4 different colors, right? They make this beautiful green suede that I just like drool over. Like, I literally would buy that bag again just to have it in this green suede with gold hardware. I mean, I'm just saying, right? So that is another bag that I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I love it so much that I want it. Like, I don't even care that I don't wear green that much. Like, it would just fill me. Like, it would fill my cup. So that's another one that I have. Another bag that I have on my wish list is the Fendi Baguette. Now, my sister Mar has her Fendi Baguette. I don't know which size it is. I'll try to insert pictures of her wearing it or something. Let's see what I can find. But she has it in this beautiful rich color, like the color that I'm saying about the Celine bag. Like, I'll try to find the picture, like I said, of that or on the website. Gorgeous color. I love it. I feel like that bag is so iconic. I literally love that bag. That's a bag I would have never thought of if she hadn't gone out and thought of this bag on her own, researched it, and bought it herself, you know? So I truly love that bag. I feel like that's a gorgeous, like, you know, errand bag, daytime bag, even nighttime bag that you just put your essentials in and you walk out the door, you know? I just love it so much. It's so beautiful. It's so classy. It's just a timeless bag. So I would love that. I believe it's called like the Nata leather. Yes, I'm thinking black, but at the same time, I feel like it just doesn't feel right. So maybe white, maybe the same color that she has. Like, I feel like I would buy the same color that she has. Like, I'm just a copycat. I copied her Lulu and I would copy her baguette. The next bag, a Givenchy Antigona. This was another bag that was literally a 2015-16 craze of like Kylie Kendall era, you know, that I've never forgotten a bag. I feel like this bag is so timeless that I just love it so much, and it would literally heal the little girl inside of me that loved that bag, which, mind you, at that, I think at that age I was like 17, 18. So not so little, but it would fill my cup. It's another one of those bags that I'm just like, it's just so timeless. It's so beautiful. I've wanted it for nearly 10 years. Like, yeah, I really, really do think it would just bring so much joy to my wardrobe. Now, I have other somewhat, like I could say, ideas written down about bags, One thing I want, maybe this year, maybe next year, maybe the 10 years from now, I don't know, an evening bag. I want a bag that's small, cute, compact, that I can just take to events, whether it be like a baseball game, a wedding, whatever, and have this bag with me. I do love the YSL Kate. Yes, the YSL Kate bag. Probably in like a bigger size in croc embossed. Like I love YSL's croc embossed. So I do, that's like one idea that I have. Other than that, maybe like a Louis Vuitton little bag. But yeah, that's kind of, or no, I don't know, like I'd like the Bottega like Jody, but I feel like that's not appropriate for really anything. Like that would be a casual bag, and it really would not fit into like the evening bag category. So pretty much just in that realm, you know, something really cute that would match a lot of your small events that you can just take out and wear with that. Another idea is Jacquemus, or Jacquemus, however you say it. I love a lot of the stuff that they bring out. However, I don't know if it's just a trend. I don't even know what I would go with. I like that it's somewhat affordable, but yeah, I've just had the name written down for a long time, never really knowing what direction I would go, but I do feel like it could also apply to like evening bag, you know, something cute that they make that you could wear to events and stuff. So that's another idea that I have. I have 4 bags left. 4 or 5 bags left. The next one is Louis Vuitton. So if there's the specific bag, I couldn't even tell you what it's called, I don't know. But I've had it repinned and screenshotted and all the 9 yards and looked into the price point and everything, because I love this bag so much. Like this is, yes, 100% yes. This will be my introduction into Louis Vuitton handbags. Is gonna be this one. I love the Capucine, but y'all, ew, no. Who the fuck has $6,700 to $8,000 to spend on a bag? Like, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, and I would love it. It's such a sophisticated bag, but that price point, it's like, take it down, you know? So yes, this bag I love. I feel like it would open me to the more sporty, mature version that I'm trying to be. So I love that bag, and it seems big enough to carry my entire life, which I do on a daily basis anyway. So yes, promising. I think yes. And I would definitely do that nudish, really rich, beautiful color, because that's just who I am. Okay, I have the last 3 bags. 2 of them are YSL. And you're just gonna be like, you guy, like, I hear you. What is your obsession with YSL? YSL is just amazing. It really is. I just love everything that they make. So the next bag, actually both of them, oh my god, I'm so annoyed, I'm so sorry, are both croc embossed. Like, that would be 3 out of 4 YSL bags. Well, 5 actually, because I like the Lulu in a different material, but that are croc embossed. A sunset bag. Like, I have loved the sunset bag for so long. Now, I do feel like the sunset bag looks very similar to the Birkin, which is like, you know, my top bag choice, but I really don't foresee that happening anytime soon. So I would still love to have a sac de jour in my collection. So here's what I'm thinking, right? Because I feel like I already have my mind made up. I would go with the larger size, which I believe is called the small. Black, croc embossed, silver hardware. Yeah, that's who she is. I know there's like this repeating thing, right? Like the Kate, the sunset, now the sac de jour, all black, croc embossed, silver hardware. But black on gold just makes me feel funny. I don't know. So that would not be the case, right? So that, or I do love this burgundy one that they do, but I don't believe that they make that in the bigger size. So, you know, they did make a small one, not the size small, a smaller one. I believe it was a baby in white leather, white croc embossed with silver hardware. Guys, in like 2018 or something like that, right? And I found one on Poshmark, which I think was running for like $2,600 or something like that. Obviously, I didn't pull the trigger on it because I was like, what am I gonna do with that size, you know? But it was dreamy. It was dreamy. And the last YSL bag is another sunset bag. I know. Again, croc embossed, but it would be white, croc embossed, silver hardware. This was actually the first handbag that I truly wanted to add to my collection. And I was gonna get this bag. However, when I tried on, I don't think they had it in store, first of all. And second of all, when I tried the medium size in store, I was like, no, like I'm a large. I'm a large girl and I need a large, you know, both ways. So now that I have my sunset bag in large, I feel like I would still love to have the white sunset bag in a medium. You know, the white croc embossed sunset bag in a medium with silver hardware. I think it would just, you know, it would fill me. And the last bags that I've written down are Chanel Classic Flaps. Now, I don't really know if I would be like a large size or a jumbo. I feel like both kind of call to me. So yeah, I don't really know, but that's just out there. I feel like it's been on my list forever, so I just added it because why not? But yes, definitely a Chanel Classic Flap, at least one, you know? The last thing on my wish list is jewelry. Yes, jewelry. Now, for jewelry, I have quite a list, right? In my last video, I talked about how the Cartier Trinity ring was like my it ring, and that I loved it so much, and that like I really was truly gonna get it. It was my it ring, and then I went and I got the love ring because it didn't fill me how I thought it was gonna fill me, right? And of course I told like the essay like, oh yeah, and I'll be back to purchase this, you know, and just have two. So I have it written down because I do love that ring and I feel like it's so classy and it's timeless, and it would just, if you want to be that person that wears like 7 rings, it would fit beautifully on your hands. So it's there, but I don't know. I don't know if I would to walk into the store and try it on again and see it, that it would still not fill me how I would like to be filled, if that makes sense, right? That it would not fill my cup how I thought that this ring would make me feel. So, I mean, that's up for debate, you know? And next is a Cartier love bracelet. Like, yes, I mentioned in my last video that like that will forever be on my list. Until I get one, I just feel like I love it so much. I love the idea of having a bangle, you know, on you permanently. Nowadays, I feel like the likelihood of losing it is less because the technology is a little bit better. So, you know, seems nice. However, it is $7,000, I think $300 now, pre-tax. So, ooh, that's rough, right? But yes, it'll be on my list forever. I feel like that's, yeah, it's a capsule item. So next, yes, Van Cleef. I know. I feel like I don't even know. I don't know when. I don't know where, but the world blew up and now everybody wants a Van Cleef bracelet, and all these YouTubers are dropping like 10, 20, 30, 40 M's in my bank account. Like all this money on having like 1, 2, 3 bracelets, you know, and talking about how you literally can't do anything with this bracelet because it's just going to tear and wear and you just spent all this money, and you know, but I feel like it's really, really pretty. It's just calls me. Like I think it's a beautiful piece of jewelry that you might literally, quite frankly, only take out like 3 times a year, but just so beautiful. So I don't know which color, which stone, which whatever I would get. I love the gold. I love the black. I love the green. So, and it's ridiculously expensive. So, you know, I do love their earrings too, you know, and yeah, their earrings and their necklaces, but I feel like more than anything, I would love the bracelet, although I feel like it would definitely clash with like all this that I got going on right here, but yes. I mentioned an engagement ring as in my wish list for 2023. It obviously didn't happen. We'll see this year. I mean, I still wrote it down because I mean, why not? Aside from that, earrings. Nice earrings that I can have in my ears all the time that I would like to invest good money in. So I do want a nice pair of diamond earrings now, whether they be like real diamonds or what's it called, like lab grown diamonds. I really don't give a shit. Just something nice and good quality, clarity, you know, color that will last me a really long time. So I would love diamonds just to wear as like my, you know, well, I have my ears pierced like 2 or 3, but I never wear the other ones, so I'm pretty sure they're closed. So just, you know, in my first holes. And then a nice pair of like 14 karat gold hoops, like small little hoops and not like little cuffs, that I can also either just wear in my second hole or on my first hole, and just something nice, clean, sleek, classy, timeless that I could have. So yeah, both of those I feel like are more practical pieces of jewelry that I could get this year if I really, you know, set my mind to upping my jewelry. For right now, I just wear my pretty ring on my ring finger and then my aura ring on my other ring finger. So, and that's nice. Okay guys, that concludes today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for making it to the end, listening to me ramble on and on about all of the things that I want, so practically a new wardrobe, right? When I know, guys, priorities, first things first is buy the wardrobe, right? Go get yourself your own place. But again, please do not be offended by this video. It's literally just for shits and giggles. It's a way for me to manifest, you know, things that I want and work hard for it for however long it takes. You know, look back in a year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, and be like, you finally got yourself the things that you wanted, you know, that you've wanted for however long the time has been. So I encourage you guys to do the same. Write down your goals, write down things that you want, whether it be luxury items, regular items, property, anything, you know, just changing yourself. Make sure to write it down, manifest it, work hard this year. It's a year of prosperity, you guys, and change. Go out there and accomplish your dreams and your goals. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for supporting me. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure to join the family and subscribe. Please comment down below. What are you guys looking forward to this year? Whether it be luxury items, traveling, what do you look forward to? Changes in your own personal life. Name something that you're looking forward to this year and comment down below. I would love to engage with you guys. And yeah, that pretty much sums up the video. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for making it to the end of the video, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.